Hey YouTube, CycloneJoker here with a review of the Chibi-Arts Hidari Shotaro. To go with Philip that we reviewed last time. The packaging is pretty much the same thing except done in purple. Hafujin, I will go through that later. Done in purple, same exact thing, same pictures on the back except with Shotaro there and everywhere. So, set that aside. Here is Hidari himself, being all wink face and stuff. One thing I do want to note real quick is the hat. It sits just loose on his head, like just like that. It falls out, so it doesn't peg in or anything like that. It just kind of sits there, but that's okay as long as you don't like punch him in the face or something. He's cool. So he comes with pretty much the same things that Philip does, but we'll go over it anyway. He does come with the quote stand. I just didn't bother with it because I'm not posing them with the quote stands. His quotes are ... the expression that Shotaro has throughout most of the show. This one that looks quite long, but Hafujinai yo hard boiled da. I can't say boiled da, whatever. Anyway, I'm not half boiled, I'm hard boiled. Yo, Aibo. Yo, partner. And then, Ikuze, Philippe. Let's go, Philip. And fun stuff like that. So those are his little 4 quote bubbles. And just like Philip, he comes with 2 heads. A serious face, which is the one I'm going to pose him with. And a common singer face. So, just for kicks, let's do the common singer thing after I show off the hands. It comes with a hand with a bat shot. A little tiny bat shot. Hand with a stag phone. Poor spider shot got ignored. A pointer hand, or pointer finger hand, or whatever. The microphone, right here. And then the other hand, this one having the Joker memory on it. So let's go ahead and detach that hand. He also comes with 2 double drivers right here that fit along his waist just like Philip's. I'll put it back on later. But one has the Cyclone memory in it already for Henshin, and then the other one has it empty for like a combination pose. So the fact that it came with both is actually really, really cool. So let's put that microphone hand in. So we pop that in this hand. This goes on his right arm because he is Hidari and he needs his left arm free. It seems really, really, really loose, but that's fine. So just like before, let's take off his hat. You pop off his entire head column. And also, like Philip, you just pop his hair off. Pop that head off. Put in the common singer head. Then drop his bangs, because who needs those, really? And then plop that back on his face, just like so. We'll put his hat on because he's awesomer with his hat. And then we'll bring in good old Aibo Philip. And there we go. There's our common singer duo. Philip's just totally rocking it, and Shotaro's like, oh, what the fuck, why am I here? Finger on the trigger and stuff. So, the fact that you can pose both of these like this is really spectacular. I don't see why you would, but just the fact that they bothered to do something like this for something that happened for 5 minutes in one episode, it's just pretty funny. The fact that they're that dedicated, or they're just that strange. So we'll put old Philip back here and get him into Henshin-da mode. Pop off the microphone. Let's do that and replace it with the memory, because that's what he's going to need. Like I said, I'm going to do this with the serious face. So let's pop that off. Totally massacre him. And put the serious face in. Keep his head off and pop his arms off. We're just totally dismantling the guy. I'm going to use the double driver without the Cyclone memory in it because I'm going to be posing him next to Philip, so I don't want my Philip to have to lay on the ground. One thing I do want to note about the stand, even with the stand, his back hair is so heavy that he tends to lean backwards anyway. So he does look kind of goofy sometimes. But there really isn't any way around that just because of the way his feet and body are shaped. So it's a little bit of a flaw, but it's not a huge deal. Get that in. And get that in. There we go. Plop his little hat. That's a hat. And there we go. And here is Philip, and they are all ready to transform once Shotaro focuses on his memory a little bit more. There we go, just like that. I just noticed their hair flips in the opposite direction. That's really strange. So, there we go. Here is the duo, all ready to do this. So they weren't timed up perfectly, but that's okay. So here's our 3-rider Chibi-Arts so far. CycloneJoker, Philip, Shotaro. Really, really awesome together. The stands don't hook up or anything, and if you do it like this, there's no way to put the quote stands on here without having them off the stand. You could probably fit one here and one here maybe, but it fits in the way with all their heads. So I'm going to dispose them without the quote stands because they're kind of strange anyway. But this is a really nice little diorama that they have going on here with Philip, Shotaro with their memories, and then CycloneJoker in the middle doing all Is Shotaro worth it? Shotaro's only worth it if you get Philip too. If you only get one or the other, I don't really think it's worth it. That was a weird thing in my hand. But I mean, if you have CycloneJoker and you want one or the other, I would get both. However, they aren't as impressive as CycloneJoker was, mostly because CycloneJoker's a rider while these guys are just people. But, I know riders are people too. But they weren't really worth the exclusive price tag. So if you can get them on a fairly cheap Yahoo auction or Mandrake or something like that, then I recommend them for that. But, all in all, they're just not really worth the exclusive price tag. CycloneJoker is definitely worth it because he was retail price. But with Philip and Shotaro being exclusive, it's just not completely worth it. So you can check out a written review and the podcast at ridersrangersandrambles.com, bringing the latest token news in the craziest way possible. And of course, check out my personal blog at shukunshinobi.wordpress.com and follow me on Twitter at shukunshinobi. So take care and have a great one. Bye.